We are live, baby. Whoo! Back like I forgot something. I'm something. What up, whoa?
What up? What up? What up?
It's been a long time. Da, 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 da.
Long time coming,
Man, it's wild. Been busy, man. How's life been going for you over there, man?
bro.
Uh,
Busy, 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 busy. You hear me?
yeah.
Like I hadn't had time to breathe. I'm probably gonna be yawning through this because I'm like extremely tired. Um, no time to sleep, but it's all love. It all work out in the end.
Man, that's all you gotta do. You gotta grind through these times. I've been doing an internship for like the last 3 months and just finished it up yesterday. So
Yeah, yeah. It's
I know,
tough.
I know the grind.
It's
Uh,
hard out here for a pimp.
Somehow I said he. I'm not sure how. In the comment section, I commented in our comment section. I have no
I
clue how.
said
That's weird,
he.
but I don't know
Yeah,
how. 'Cause I didn't type anything,
yeah. You weird, bro.
bro. I didn't type that. I'm not actively on there.
So somebody types he in your comment section off your phone, off one of your devices, but you didn't type it, and you the only one in the room.
Literally,
Sound
my
like a
phone's right.
bunch
My
of what
phone's,
they say on
bro. Look, LOL.
Hoopla.
Look.
What they say on
Yeah, it says
SpongeBob?
LOL.
Hoopla.
Listen, I don't know what's going on right now.
Hoopla.
LOL. No, that's off our YouTube. That's YouTube. Okay,
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
it
Either
don't matter.
way, first things first, let's get a quick little update. I know we usually talk about football, but only one of our teams still in March Madness right now. It just happened to be your boys. The Volunteers are eating right now. And we gotta give him a little shout out there. Vescovi was out, which I haven't been too proud of his game playing the past few weeks anyway. So, well,
Yeah.
actually, this whole season. So with him being out, I mean, we are able to adjust, get Gainey in there more. We were hooping. The Vols took another tough one right now. Tough one last night. Before that, Texas, and before that, I mean, I think the last real game that kind of stumped us was back right before the SEC championship. Doing those, but we're doing good right now. On the fast track to top four, final four. As long as we get another dub tonight. But other than that, what's going on with Oklahoma news? I haven't heard a whole lot about Oklahoma. What's been going on, man?
Um. So jumping to the football season of 24, right? 24 football
Mm-hmm.
season. Um. Basically where we stand right now is our defense looks pretty solid. Defense
Yep.
looks solid. Returned Danny Stutzman, of course.
Yep.
Returned Billy Bowman, two biggest pieces. Returned Woody Washington, our starting cornerback, another big piece for us. So Justin Harrington has been cleared to play, whether he's a starter or not, I'm not sure. But um, then you have Deshaun McCullough, a couple other guys in there, Peyton Boeing, Kip Lewis, Kobe McKenzie, said that
Mm-hmm.
backwards. But no, basically, this is the reports I've been getting is some freshmen have been making some noise. 5-star David Stone making noise. Look,
Mm-hmm.
he's bigger than what I thought he was. When I guess when you play IMG, you think, I guess when everybody's big, nobody looks big, if that makes
Yep.
sense. So,
Exactly. It's hard
uh,
to shine in a room full of bright people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's already
exactly.
looking good. It's hard to shine.
So, Jaden Jackson, a lot of freshmen have been making noise, which I'm excited about. Maybe one will start, maybe not. I'm not sure about that, but um, Bauer Sharp on the offensive end, tight end wise, big asset. So right
Mhm.
now we're looking at about everything's pretty solid except for we don't know what we have at quarterback just yet. Practice wise, Jackson Arvin making some great dives. I mean,
Yeah.
great dives. Uh, but offensive line still needs some tweaking, still needs some help on the O line. But as far as defense, solid.
Yeah.
Solid. John Terry, former transfer from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Solid dude. I didn't like him at first, but last year that boy played. That boy played last year. Dog. So excited to see what he does. He'll probably be our starting nose tackle. Some pieces have been moving around. I've been hearing that a lot of people that normally played one position this last season has been
Mhm.
playing three positions in the spring just to see what we got because we have so much talent on the defensive end.
Yeah,
Wide receiver room, crazy. I'd argue that we have top five receiver room in the nation. No cap. And I mean depth, quality depth from top to bottom. Um, Honestly, I'm excited, not too worried about the season as far as will we make a bowl game? Will we make the playoffs? Will we
mhm,
make a run to playoffs? I'm not really worried about that. I'm just more keyed in on how we will look this
yeah.
season.
I
Yeah.
mean, it makes sense. We had a lot of talent leave the balls ourselves on our end, man. I was just looking at the pro day. We had what 4, 8, 12, 15 guys that were starters at our pro day from Joe Milne, Kamal Hatton, Beasley. We had a lot of people out there, so losing a lot of talent. But out of the clips I'm seeing come out of camp, we got some guys. We got some athletes out there. We got some workhorses. Boot Carter is looking like a grown man out there, bro. They had that man toting the ball. I'm talking about like, swolled up out there running it. So he seems like he's gonna be a good athlete to replace some of those guys, especially on the return game. It's just about how we're going to fit him in and how we're going to fit these new cast of running backs in. We lost Wright. That was a huge running back out of our big three right there. So losing him and a few other people coming out of that backfield with our linemen, that's another thing. I think our offense is going to be okay. What I'm worried about now is our defense. We didn't have the best track record for defense, and then to lose some of those key players, how are we going to fill in those spots? Time will tell. I mean, they seem like they're doing a lot of good recruiting. We're looking at prospect Ethan Utley try to come in right there, four-star defensive lineman, class of 25. So I know their defense is on their mind. They know we need to replace people, so they're already starting to recruit, get in where we fit in. But for this upcoming season, is what we're here for now. How do you think we're going to be looking this upcoming season? I know it's early. Everybody's going to say, "Oh, anything could happen." People do get injured. Right, we've had a guy injure his shoulder. He's sitting out for the rest of the offseason to get ready for what's coming up. I think it was Dylan Sampson, if I'm not mistaken. Injured his shoulder. He's sitting out for the rest of the offseason. I'm speaking on the right person. Uh, how do you feel like you guys are going to do starting off? You got your schedule pulled up? What you guys looking at to kick off the year with?
Um, yeah, so we got Kent State, Temple, and somebody else to start off the season. So I think we start off the season 5-0.
Okay.
Let me get mine. I think we start off the season 5-0, but
Mhm.
hold
If I'm not mistaken, who's that fifth game?
on, Tennessee. I
Oh, okay,
think
okay. There it
I
is.
think we start the season 5-0 like we did
Mhm.
last year.
You
Fourth
think?
game. I mean fifth,
Go
no.
ahead.
Was it fifth or sixth? Fifth or sixth game. Fifth game last year was a tough one with Iowa State. Well,
Mm-hmm.
no, it wasn't. I'm lying. We beat them by 30. It was tough in the first half. So the thing that I'm excited about for Oklahoma is the defense. Like I said, this is the thing about the defense that I'm excited about. Injuries play a part, just like you said in college football. Obviously, it's going to play a part this year with you playing tough opponents every week, damn near, right? So
Mm-hmm.
now this is what I look at quality depth. Quality depth on Oklahoma side is quality depth. And I say that because we have so many guys that can start. And
Mm-hmm.
I say we have like 18 people that can start on the defensive side. So that's a great thing to have. That's the best thing to have, right? So one person goes down, next man up, and you don't really skip a beat on the defensive side.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we'll be we'll be starting our stretch with the fifth game, right? With Tennessee. Not a gimme game. Could lose the game. But what I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
is I believe that if Jackson Arnold plays decent, a step above decent, like he don't have to play really well, but if he plays well, I think we start the season off 5-0. By that time, he'll have 4 games under his belt when we play Tennessee and Norman. So we started off 5-0. Then we have the shootout again. Texas wants their revenge. Oklahoma wants their revenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say Oklahoma wants their revenge, I know they won last year, but what I'm saying is 49-0. Nobody's gonna forget that.
Yeah.
So you think we just beat y'all after y'all beat us 49-0? You think that we ain't gonna be like, hey, we know y'all want it. Y'all want it bad, but who's gonna want it more? So Texas is a team that I think is gonna be really good. Not excited to play them at all. Almost had a heart attack this last year. Great game. We got ranked number 2. We was number 1 for a while until that Alabama Auburn game.
Yeah.
So got ranked number 2 game of the year. Great game, but I think we can start off 5-0. Now that we have Texas that next week, coming off of Tennessee, not an easy game, right?
Nope.
Could be coming off of a loss. So Tennessee air raid, Oklahoma fast defensively, fast defense. Now I think that matchup with Nico being a freshman, Jackson Arnold being a freshman starter, let's say,
But
that's
technically, Nico is a sophomore now.
yeah, they're both sophomores.
Yeah,
They're
but
both sophomores.
they're
So
redshirt freshmen.
Nico's a red shirt. Jackson Arnold lost his red shirt.
Yeah.
But freshman starters, first time starters for the season. It'll be a good game to watch. I'm excited to see Nico play. I'm excited to see Jackson Arnold play. Those are probably my 2 guys, not just because they're my team, but because I think they have a lot of potential. I think both of those players are better than Arch Manning, Dante Moore, a few other guys that came in. The guy from Kansas State, I can't think of his name, but he's pretty good as well. So I'm excited to see those kids play. I just believe that Oklahoma's defense is better than Tennessee's defense. The only thing that's holding Oklahoma back is the offensive line.
When's your first game of the season start? What day?
September.
So that's weird. I'm looking at our schedule and I realize we have 2 bye weeks this year.
Yeah,
2
we got one this year.
September the 28th and then again October 26th. We start off our season pretty light going into Oklahoma. 4th game of the season, right?
Same.
We got the Mocs. We got NC State. You can say what you say. That's about like Virginia, I feel. Kent State, then Oklahoma.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be a little bit more of a dogfight than what you're expecting. Honestly, I think
I didn't say it wasn't gonna be. I said it's gonna be a tough game. I didn't say it was gonna be a cakewalk. I don't believe that at all.
I don't have faith in Jackson Arnold. After watching him play last year, he has to do a lot of maturing over this offseason. So I think Tennessee takes the win. So I think we start off 4-0 going to Arkansas, beat Arkansas 5-0, especially when we're going to have a bye week, then going to Arkansas. So Oklahoma bye week.
And excuse me, we have Auburn after Tennessee, not Texas. So I think we start off 6-0. Actually, I think we start 5-0, right? So to the Texas game. So Texas will be our 6th game. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I think we have a good case to start off 4-0, beating Oklahoma. Off week to rest up Arkansas, then Florida at Neyland. Now, if it's Florida at Florida, I'd be a little bit more worried, but it's Florida at Neyland. I think we have a good argument to say we could beat them at Neyland. Florida they ain't got it together yet. They're still struggling to put their pieces together right now. I've been looking at them in offseason, trying to follow them. They're kind of struggling to put a lot of pieces together and figure out what's going to be what. I think Billy this might be his last year at Florida. If he has another bad season, I think they're going to try to cut ties with him.
They have the toughest schedule in the nation.
Yeah,
Oklahoma has the 2nd toughest, so that's great.
I think he's going to cut. They're going to cut ties with him and try to get somebody else in there. His pattern of winning. So going into Alabama, I see us with potential. What does Oklahoma have coming in? QB gone, whole offensive line gone. They got Jackson Arnold. We'll give them that. Like we're saying, we'll give them that. They got Jackson Arnold. He is experienced with their system. He's not a brand new guy who hasn't touched the field yet. Nico barely had any play time, but he's talented. Jackson Arnold has seen the system. He's familiar with these guys. He's integrated with them a lot. Got some passes, so he's up to speed a little bit. I'm not going to say he's awful, but he has to mature and do it. Now, if he matures and gets his arm down and gets some of those last minute decisions he's making, throwing us interceptions, young ball player stuff out of the way, it arguably could be maybe one of the best games of the year because it should be a dogfight. We're not going to come out there and lose again to Oklahoma, right? We got to get our get back. So we could start off the season mocks NC State, Kent State, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Florida, right?
No, we have
Going
a good
into the
record
third.
on y'all.
You said what?
We have a great record on y'all.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what we're worried about.
Great
But
record.
going to the third Saturday, October, there is a chance. And they're coming back to Neyland. Listen to that. We had Florida at home, turn around, Alabama at home, and then Kentucky at home, and then Mississippi State at home. So
Who
we
is
got a
Alabama's
nice
quarterback? Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Never mind.
I'm saying
Jalen Monroe. I'm
is
tripping.
he I thought maybe he left or something. I didn't even notice.
I'm
I'm like,
tripping, bro.
did
I
he
don't know
leave?
what I was thinking. I don't
Yeah,
know what I
no,
was
he
thinking.
has some maturing to do, so he definitely needs to stay another year. But
Yeah. No, I think
only
back to what
defense
you
we
said
failed.
about maturing would be Jackson Arnold. It's yeah, of course, he has some maturing to do, but I think it's not his arm that lacks. I think it's his decision making. Simplifying some passes for him, things of that nature. Arm, great. Wish I had some clips to show you from spring practice, but bro, bro was dying.
Yeah,
Now the thing is if one read ain't working, what are you gonna do next? You know what I'm saying? So don't stare down your target. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a QB whisperer, nothing like that. But just the decision making is what I've seen. What I've seen people talk about. I think Jackson Arnold is going to be special, though. I do believe in Jackson Arnold. I believe in Jackson Arnold to be as good as. I think his ceiling is like a Baker.
mm-hmm.
I do. I think
Has potential.
his I think he can be Baker even better. I do think he's a good player. Just those decision making. But our
Yeah.
defense is quick, very fast
And I'm
defense.
trying to get
So
some of these clips, but I notice they're all on YouTube, and you know how they like to not let us pull YouTube clips for
yeah.
YouTube.
So I'm
Uh,
excited. I think the Tennessee game, they spread you out. No Diddy. They have
whoa, pause. No
they
Diddy.
have
Make sure they know that.
no Diddy.
Oh
They
yeah, I got
have.
it. Let's see if we can get this going. Go
I
ahead.
don't
I'm
know. I
just
just gotta see Tennessee's. I'm not big on Tennessee's defense, so I'm not. So that makes me not really worried. A little skeptical about their defense. Went big on their defense last year. It was okay when
it's very mid last year. I'll say that.
yeah. So
It
I
could
don't
be
know what
better.
transfers y'all got in. I know y'all got our O lineman from LSU. I ain't gonna say R, but I got the O lineman for LSU. So I'm really excited about that game. I want to see the bad choice he made.
Let's see if I can get this in.
Lance Hurd, that's his name. Lance Hurd.
A nice little spring ball. The boys come out there ready to hug. They got the mushrooms on the cap. Nico looking decent out there. The height. Come on, we hitting, bro. Nico throws down, bro, and we gotta respect that. Nico has a
Got
hell of
picked
an
off
arm.
right there.
That wasn't Nico. That was the backup.
Okay.
We cannot take these opportunities for granted. There's people that wish they'll be doing what we was doing.
Nico throws
There's people that call us crazy for doing what we do, but they don't understand.
We got the hit. I'm telling you, I'm excited for this ball season, man. Folks, how do you feel about the new OC? Y'all lost yours to what's his name? Down to did your officer coordinator go to like Mississippi State or something?
I can barely hear you.
Where'd your stop? Didn't y'all get a new offensive coordinator?
Sorry. Yeah, we did. So who said that? Who said
Jason?
OC? Just like same thing. Joe John Finley and the other dude, I can't think of his name, but same thing as I can't even think of his name. What's his name that left?
Who?
Dang,
For Oklahoma?
Levy. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jeff Lebby. I could not think his name.
That's all trying to be on the hook. Like you're referring, yeah, Jeff Lebby.
Yeah, Jeff Lebby. Just same scheme. Same scheme of offense. Actually, some players came out and said that they were more excited about this scheme than the Jeff Lebby scheme. Of course, some Oklahoma didn't like Jeff Lebby too much. Finished with top 5 offense, so I don't know. It's just I think he's a good coordinator. Just some of those times where it's like situational things that he struggled with. I feel like so you'll be scratching your head, but overall, like I'm not really worried about the offense taking a step back. The only thing that I think holds the offense back is the O-line right now. We got some people in from different places trying to fill those gaps. Really not too quality depth right there either. So that's more or less my thing on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah,
Oklahoma's known for offense, but this year I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. And I hate for Jackson Arnold to take the blame for that just because our lack of, if that's the case.
And I think that's going to be an issue. And that's another thing we got to factor in. Like we've been under the system. These guys have played under the system. They're comfortable. We're not getting a new coach. You got a whole new coach you're learning. You got spring ball to do so. That's not a whole lot of time, especially with transfers coming in to get comfortable with a new offensive coordinator and to be successful within that first year under the offensive coordinator. That's just about the same as like Alabama, right? They got a whole new head coach, a whole new way of getting things done. Though he has a track record of winning, he ain't Nick Saban out there. It ain't going to be that same energy coming. So that's why I'm extremely excited about the Tennessee-Alabama game this year. So much so I need to go ahead and grab my tickets. I think it's going to be another 2022. I don't know if we tear the goalpost down at this time after all the time, but it's definitely going to be one of those situations where we had the chance to go ahead and get that win in while they're still trying to get their stuff figured out. Same with Oklahoma. You got a new coach in, and not only you have a new offensive coordinator, you have a young quarterback in that system. Those don't make for a good quality pairing right there, right? That's like salt and sugar. It's iffy sometimes. So we'll see. But you never know. We'll see. Because Tennessee, I can talk highly of them all the time, and they come in and can lay an egg. Who knows? Young quarterback. He gets injured. What do we have next, right? Defense. Is defense ready to step up to the game? I don't want to talk a whole lot of cash and not know what's to come, especially we lost so many people with transfers and people headed to the NFL. We'll see how it goes. But no, our top recruits that we brought in, excuse me for that one. Lance Hurd, that's the one we're talking about from LSU. That's huge. Offensive tackle right there. That's huge for us. We got Chris Braswell, wide receiver, Holden States, tight end. We got a few tight ends, I think, that transferred in for this year. Jacob Thomas, Jackson Moy, and the rest of these are going to be a little bit lower on the list. But we got some tough transfers come in who are trying to make a spot and get a name, give their all for the Vols, so to speak. But we'll see, man. We'll see. It only time can tell. We're back to record now, try to get at least weekly to get back on these updates, get the conversation going again, get back in that groove. Now that I'm not having to spend a lot of time doing other stuff. But we'll see, man. It's going to be friendly competition. Maybe not this year, but definitely next year we're going to be at that game together. We got to. It'd be great to. You trying to pull this in right here?
Yes, sir. Little clip from David Stone here.
Okay. Let's see what you're talking about. We're going to have to blow it up. We wanted Stone. I was looking at that. I wanted Stone. He's a talented guy. I remember when he first committed to you guys. Where's that?
Got it. You ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? Little quick 7-second video.
Boy. Hey, those are your starters right there, young man. That's how
that's a freshman. That's a freshman.
That's how your starters get done.
But he was the number one. He was the number one player from what do you call it? Like it ain't overseas, but it's
you're talking about the transfer. Is it overseas or the one where they're doing like in the UK?
Kind of overseas. Yeah, he's from UK, but I can't remember what they call it exactly. But it's basically overseas. Yeah,
they got a guy I was just watching
at the NFL Academy.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what NFL Academy. They got another guy I was watching. He's going straight to the NFL though. They're picking up a lot of guys from rugby.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna look good in the SEC. Hey, no, boy's getting pushed right there. That boy feet, he's on skates. Yeah, no, they're gonna put him in the game and same thing gonna happen coming off that edge. But we'll see, man. I don't want
We're
to talk
over.
too much cash.
Yeah,
So
I was
what?
gonna say we beat everybody but Georgia in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But Oklahoma's been different in the past. It's not the same Oklahoma that we've seen in the past. It's a new team. It's
We
evolving.
had Trevor Knight when we beat Bama. Trevor Knight.
I mean, but
do you know who that
Oklahoma
is?
I've
Do you
heard
know
the
who
name,
that
but
is?
he's not as big as he was.
Okay.
And that's what
I'm
I'm
just saying.
saying. I mean, but hell,
We
it
beat
happens.
the brakes off Tennessee at Tennessee and Neyland, where nobody likes to go and play.
Not
We
the
beat
last.
them.
Didn't beat the brakes off us in England. I think that was the
We
game
won.
where yes, you did.
Baker's first year.
You did win.
Then y'all came to Oklahoma. It was bad.
No, I think we got that reverse.
34-14?
Huh?
34-14? Did we beat y'all in Oklahoma? Something like that. Neyland, it was a close game, but we won in OT. Right?
Let me see.
Pretty sure.
We bring this up every time because I never remember.
Yeah, we always forget. I know I got the years wrong, which
24 it was that 2014-15.
I thought it was 15-16 for whatever reason.
So 2015, what was we talking about? It was 31-24, 2015, the last one we had victory. Y'all came back from a 17-point deficit.
Yes.
With Tennessee. At Tennessee. The amazing comeback is what they call it, is at Tennessee. Baker was wheeling and dealing. That man works at AutoZone. Trevor Knight. Yeah, boy, he is irrelevant. Yeah.
Irrelevant, literally.
It's crazy.
But he actually, I think he runs their he runs he runs some stuff at Oklahoma now.
Yeah, so you gotta get in where you fit in. One of those, man. They'll let you come back. I'd take it all day. But yeah, no, not to keep you too long. You know, we like I said, we got to get our get back. Y'all got a good game on us. That first one at Oklahoma came to Tennessee. Josh Dobbs and them were trying their best, but Baker was he's a man amongst boys out there, bro.
We might be getting another D tackle too from somebody.
Ooh, great question. Who has a better first year, Texas or Oklahoma? I don't know. Texas is set up for success, man. They're not having to get a bunch of new coaches in. They're kind of set up to succeed. And let me see what the schedule talking about.
So Texas starts the season off with Michigan. Not going to be a great game. I'm not sure where that's being played, if it's been played offset, but
no, they start off with Colorado State, then Michigan, but they're big game.
Michigan. That's what I'm saying. They start off
the game that matters.
Yeah, they're starting off with Michigan, like I said. Colorado State's the scrimmage game. Everybody gets the little scrimmage. Georgia starts off with Clemson this year, don't they?
Yeah. Alabama, Georgia played during the season.
Yeah. So this is what I think.
Beautiful thing.
Texas or Oklahoma. I think Texas was a better team last year. I think Texas is a better team.
And they ain't got a tough schedule either, bro. If you're really looking at it, have you took time?
Go ahead. It's decent. It's better than last year, but it's not Oklahoma's schedule.
They got they got Colorado State starting off, then Michigan, okay, UTSA, okay, Louisiana Monroe, okay, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Florida, Arkansas, Kentucky, like A&M, and then you sprinkle in Oklahoma right there in Georgia. They got two tough people out of everybody on the schedule.
Texas A&M will be a tough game for them just because that is a big rivalry game. That's a really big rivalry game for Texas. But I would say that Texas has the better team. I'll give you that. Actually, I don't know. They lost a lot of people. Texas did. Texas lost a lot of people.
He said Georgia got a crazy schedule this year. I don't know. Georgia got Clemson to start off with, which is good.
Know.
Tennessee Tech, Kentucky, Bama, Auburn.
They got 20 years. I think Texas a better schedule.
About time Georgia got rid of all the daggum cupcakes they had last year and got some competition on their schedule.
Georgia got a schedule.
They got a good one. They got Clemson to start off with, Tennessee Tech. Kentucky always plays them tough. Then Alabama. About time Georgia sees Alabama during the regular season. It's about damn time, right? Then they got Auburn. They're going to play them tough. Mississippi State. Then Texas. Florida tries to play them tough. Ole Miss. Tennessee. They go through the ringer right there, bro. But we start with Auburn, have a little bit off. Then Texas, Florida, Ole Miss, Tennessee. That's a nice little run right there. You're gonna have to fucking earn it. Tennessee is one of the cupcakes. You're right. I want y'all to think of them as a cupcake. We are a cupcake. Treat it as that, and watch what happen. Treat it as a cupcake. So, especially since you lost your boys, y'all have lost a lot of people on there, right? Lad McConkey's gone. You got Carson Beck staying cool. How do I forget the tight end? Lad McConkey popped in my head first. They lost Brock Bowers. You kept Oscar Delp. Great. I mean, who do you guys really have? Malachi Starks, you got him still on defense. That's great. You got him back there. I just don't see it. I don't see the same Georgia. Georgia's kind of diminished over the past few years. I don't see that same Georgia that we saw last year, especially not the same Georgia we saw before that. Carson Beck should have went ahead and hightailed up out of there. Y'all got Trevor Etienne, and guess what? He's hurt. Y'all brought Etienne from Florida just to get hurt.
Is he hurt?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
They brought that man up there just to get hurt. That's comical. That is it's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. No. He's not hurt. He's not hurt. He got arrested. He didn't get hurt. If you're hurt, you can come back. He got arrested.
Oh, well.
Yeah, DUI, drunken driving. So yeah, he's done. He ain't coming back to college anymore after DUI and stuff like that. It kind of shoo him all on his way. So he did not get hurt. Offensive's fine. Trevor ain't hurt. He's got a DUI arrest. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I misspoke. He wasn't hurt. DUI arrest, which means he's probably not coming back to college ball. Usually, you get something like that. They usually let you go on about your way.
What's his name? Travis Etienne.
Trevor.
Yeah,
he got a DUI arrest, suspension. So but Georgia, they might sweep it under the rug. They really need him. They might, but it's okay. Sweep it under the rug.
No, he was at practice yesterday.
I was like, because usually in the past, DUI, you're gone, but Georgia really needs him. So they'll probably sweep that under the rug and be like, hey,
Georgia's running back could face suspension for the UGA Clemson game if found guilty. What do you mean if found guilty? Was he drunk or not when he pulled him over?
Yeah. And how old is he?
I
don't think he's 21. So he got to be underage driving also.
He was going 80 to 90 miles an hour in a 50-mile-per-hour zone, approximately 1:50 a.m. Sunday.
So not only was he speeding, he was drunk speeding and underage drunk speeding. And they like, we're just going to suspend you. It's okay. You come back. No.
It says UGA's athletic department policy states that Etienne will miss 10% of Georgia's 12-game season, at least one game if he is found guilty.
10% of the 12-game season. You know how ridiculous that's. But we gotta look how Georgia handles drunken drivers. We've seen that in the track record in some of the past 2 years, right? They have a track record of not really punishing people for drunk and driving. Not to bring up and pour salt in old wounds. You know what I'm saying? But we've seen how they just handled a case of drunk driving where people actually lost their lives this time. So Georgia don't really care, clearly. So they'll let it ride either way. But no, Trevor Etienne, my bad. He wasn't hurt. He was drunk driving, underage, speeding. But he'll be back to play because Georgia needs him. But if you're relying on him, we've seen his production at Florida. That's nothing I'm like concerned. Oh my gosh, this guy's a dog. He ain't his brother. So we'll be all right. But no, that's really about it. That's all I got on my mind. We'll have it's going to be a good season. We get these updates coming. We get it as come in with the updates. Again, Tennessee, you know where they're at. Elite 8, where they should be. We'll be on to the Final Four after this dub we're catching. So it's Bros with Mice. I'm Tom.
I'm Wody.
And we'll holler at y'all, my boy. Peace.